into bowl and defends. So this is the 31st over. So Riverside have scored 20 runs off 5 overs. Comes into bowl and leaves it alone. So 4 runs off the 26th, 4 runs off the 27th, 2 off the 28th, 1 off the 29th, and then 9 off the 30th. 20 runs of 5 overs. Comes into bowl. Oh, it's an inside edge and it goes into the mid-wicket region, but just a dot ball. So, that has significantly changed the course of this game through that scoring. And also, so going at 4 runs per over the last 5 overs, which means they've scored 3 runs over the last 10. And defends. So it's starting to get out of hand now for Diamond Creek. Just 38 or so runs to play with, and they still need 6 more runs. Comes into bowl and drives it, and well fielded there. Comes into bowl and drives it, and again fielded by the fielder at the short extra cover. So that's a maiden. It's still 67 for 4. Comes into bowl and drives it, and they're going to get 1 down to long off. Riverside are now way on top of this game. The required run rate has shrunk to nothing, and at this, if they continue to score at the rate that they have been scoring throughout the course of this second session of the day, then they could be just a few runs short of the target by the lunch break, and plays it into the leg side for a dot ball. Comes into bowl and ooh, leaves it alone. Comes into bowl and ooh, inside edge, and it dribbles out for a dot ball. So the field, there is short third man, point, cover point, short extra cover, mid off, mid on, mid wicket, square leg, and then a deep square leg. And drives it, fielded by the short extra cover for a dot ball. Just 1 ball left in this over. And defends it off the back foot. 1 run off it. It's 68 for 4. So this is the 33rd over Thankfully Diamond Creek have pegged it back a bit. Just the one run off the last 2 overs. If a miracle is going to happen for Diamond Creek to at least get back into this game, it has to be right now. Oh, bottom edge, and it goes down to the third man region, and the fielder at gully, or at the second slip, has to chase it down, and they're going to get 2. 2 more. They're into the 70s, our Riverside. Comes into bowl and leaves it alone. Comes into bowl and leaves it alone. So the mood is very confident over on the pavilion for the Riverside team. There's no worries at all. They're all sitting around very relaxed, as you would expect, with just 35 more runs to win from more than 45 overs. Comes into bowl. Oh, good ball, good ball, good ball. Tried to play straight drive, noticed that it was actually moving in towards him, so I had to adjust his front foot in order to not get hit on the pads. Good ball there. Comes into bowl and leaves it alone. Comes into bowl and drives it, and it's over the head of the mid-off fielder, and it goes down to the long off for a boundary. And 4 more. Now Riverside look to be very confident and very much on the aggression. So 6 runs from that, it is 74-4-4. This is the 34th over. Looks like Butler is going to be continuing to bowl from the Diamond Creek trail end. Comes into bowl and plays it off the back foot, fielded by the fielder at point. Dot ball. Comes into bowl and tries to work into the leg side, but can't. A dot ball. If Riverside continue to score at just about what they've been doing over the last couple of hours, they could just about get to the target by lunch. Comes into bowl and drives it, and it's through the covers. No, it's not. Well fielded there. Well fielded. Dirk into bowl and plays it in on defensively into the covers for a dot ball. Dirk into bowl and plays it onto the leg side. Can't make it anywhere. So another dot ball. Dirk has certainly been bowling very tightly for the last couple of overs. He's considered just one run from his last 11 balls. Comes into bowl. And defended. So, maiden. It's still 74 for 4. So, the 35th over. Continuing to bowl right arm fast medium from the Elizabeth Street end. Comes into bowl and leaves it alone. So we have gully, backward point, point, cover point, cover, extra cover, long off, mid on, square leg. So 3 fielders in the point area. Comes into bowl and leaves it alone. So there we have it. A short backward point, a orthodox backward point, and then a point. I think this third fielder is pretty much point on the line, or maybe a cover point. So a couple of good balls to start this over. Comes into bowl and defended. Well fielded for a dot ball. Comes into bowl. And, oh, that's worked down to the third man region. They're going to get 1, they're going to get 2. And 3. Wonderfully run there. Very smartly run. Now with no slips in play, it makes glances to the third man region very easy, and they've had to make an adjustment to the field. So the fielder at gully has moved into a 4th slip, and the fielder at backward point, short backward point, has moved into a gully. Or maybe there are even 2 gullies now. Comes into bowl. And to the second gully, back thick outside edge in the bottom of the bat. So the target is now less than 30. Comes into bowl and cuts it, and it goes into the backward point region. The fielder chasing it. 1, they got 1. They're gonna get 2. And complete the run. End of the over. So the score is now 80 for 4. 25 runs to win, and there are 5 overs left before the lunch break. Technically this game could be over before the lunch break. The Dirk into bowl. And we'll leave it alone. Comes into bowl. And plays it on the leg side, a pull shot. And they get 2 there. Well run there by Riverside. Once they were happy with playing the ball on the front foot, they could start looking for the ball on the back foot and playing the pull shot. And we've seen a lot of very profitable pull shots, particularly off Butler. He just cannot afford to drag it down. He's being exposed quite severely. Comes into bowl and drives it into the covers, and there's a bit of a gap, so they're going to steal the one. Just trying to figure out a plan here, what can be done. Comes into bowl and plays it off the back foot, and it's straight to the fielder at short cover. Comes into bowl and drives it back to the bowler for a dot ball. So there's two fielders in the deep now. There's a long off and a Cow's cornery deep mid wicket. Comes into bowl and drives it, and Butler can't field it, but the fielder at mid on does. So it is 83 for 4. This is the 37th over now. 4 overs to go before the scheduled lunch break. Comes into bowl and plays it a bit low on the bat, thick outside edge, but fielded. Comes into bowl and playing a miss. We have not seen those in quite some time. Very nicely bowled there. Very nice. It's just a shame we haven't been seeing much of that over the course of the last hour. Comes into bowl and leg glances it, but to the mid-on fielder for a dot ball. Comes into bowl and pulls it, and it's over the head of the fielders at mid-wicket. Four runs. And there's a bit of confusion amongst the umpires, so they're just, yep, 6. There you go. A significant shot there. A pull shot. One of the longest boundaries you can find at Coventry Oval, down towards the pavilion, just near where the scoreboard is. A significant blow there, and leaves it alone. Last ball of the over. Comes into bowl. And pulls it again, and it's over the head of the mid-wicket fielders again. And they're going to get one, they're going to get two. They're going to go for a third. Yes, they jog through a third. So, a hefty over there. It is 92 for 4. So, change of the bowling. Back to Adams. Slow left arm, this time going around the wicket. Wait, no. This is a different bowler from what we saw before. So the left arm off spinner we must have saw before was a different bowler, because this is Adams. I remember him from the 2020 game. So the Diamond Creek actually have two slow left arm spinners, and I didn't even realise. So this is the 38th over. There are 17 balls before the scheduled lunch break, and presently 12 runs are needed for Riverside to claim victory here. So this is Adams. And pushes it harmlessly back to the bowler. So, short third man, point, cover, long off, deep cover. Comes into bowl and leaves it on. So there's two deep fielders in the deep. There is a long off and a deep extra cover, and then on the leg side there are three orthodox, mid off, mid wicket and square leg, all saving one. Comes into bowl and plays the cut shot, but the ball did not spin enough, so it harmlessly goes to the point fielders for the dot ball. Comes into bowl and drives it, and it goes into the gap, and they're going to get one. They're just happy to jog one. So just a comfortable one there. It looks like they're not going to be trying to win this game before the scheduled lunch break. There's no real urgency in doing that. And drives it, and fielded there in the point. Alright, so good over there for Diamond Creek, just the two off it. It's 94 for 4. So this is the 39th over. 10 runs behind, 11 runs to win. And drives it, and fielded in the covers. So we've got a change of the bowling at the Elizabeth Street end. A different bowler, a right arm medium fast bowler with a very packed offside field. It's a 7-2 field, just the square leg and the mid on are on the leg side. Everyone else is on the off. And works it onto the leg side, and there's a big gap there, and they're going to jog through for one. Comes into bowl and pushes it back to the bowler for a dot ball. And the two batsmen are just approaching to consult, well, what the plan is. So on the offside we have quite a lot of fielders. Two gullies, a backward point, a cover point, an extra cover and a mid-off. So comes into bowl and works on the leg side, but so they've changed the field, so now there's a third fielder on the leg side. There is a mid wicket, which is why that didn't go for runs. Comes into bowl and happy to leave it alone. Comes into bowl and leaves it alone. Good over there for Diamond Creek. They conceded just the one run, which means the score is 95 for 4. And it looks to be the lunch break. So, the Diamond Creek huddle out in the middle is happening. The two umpires and the two batsmen are wandering off. So they're going to have a break now. And it looks like everyone's getting into position to give a warm round of applause for these two. They have seen through the very difficult period of losing 3 wickets in 2 overs and have brought Riverside on the brink, to the brink of victory. And there are the Diamond Creek players wandering off. They'll have a very, it'll be a very unpleasant lunch, you would imagine. There's not much to enjoy right now. And here are some Riverside supporters wandering across the middle of the ground to get to the pavilion. Well, with that, it's time for the lunch break. So, enjoy this photo montage, and we will see you after the lunch break for the remainder of the match. This is Channel 8, the local sports network, and enjoy this photo montage.
The brown boxes in the living room. My life is in a never-ending state of that old transition. Piled up high in the corner of the kitchen, and I'm itching just to find a little bit of unpacked nutrition. All this crap I've accumulated, and I've waited for a place that's big enough to fit it into. Onward, upward, running with a new herd. Too small U-Haul, gotta get it transferred. Packing and I'm stacking and I'm making all my crap fit. Gotta shove it all into the brown boxes. 5 pounds of long grain rice and the cereal I bought when I was in California. Don't try to lift that box over there, it's full of old magazines, I just thought I'd warn ya. Onward, upward, running with a new herd, too small U-Haul, gotta get it transferred, packing and I'm stacking and I'm making all my crap fit, gotta fit it all into the brown boxes. I got pants I ain't seen since 6 sizes back. I got piles of unmatched socks and so I'll throw them on the stack. I got boxes that were not unpacked since the last time that I moved, in fact. And they're probably never gonna see the light of day. No, they're probably never gonna see the light of day. Maybe I should just have a garage sale. Maybe I should live a life of simpler existence. But you never know when you'll need this stuff, so I always take a path of least resistance. Cause a new place got a lot of room in the garage and I sure hate to unpack. I think I might just save some time and leave all of it stacked in brown boxes. In brown boxes, yeah.